Basically, sun has been producing energy for 4.5 billion years. So in order to collect this energy, we need solar panels. So what is solar panel? So this solar panel or a combination of solar cells. So solar cells, they're based on silicon. Silicon is an element, periodic element table. So in 1839, Alexander he discovered the photovoltaic, which means the solar panels. Yeah, so this is solar panel, and those small flashing is a solar cell. So when the sun hit the solar cells. So solar cells are made of silicon. So and the atom of silicon is made of neutron protons surrounded by electron. When the sun hit the solar cells, it absorbed the efficient energy and the free electron. The free electron is electricity. So as we can see, this is the silicon. So in order to free the electrons, different devices need different amount of energy to free the electron. For example, an insulator needs a large amount of energy, a conductor needs a small amount of energy. So a solar panel is basically made of few components, and there are, as you can see over there. So the first one is the PV photovoltaic solar panel, which is made of solar cells. Then the next one is the inverter, which invert the DC power to AC power. DC power is the light or the photons which is taken by solar panel from sun. So the next one is the switch or the main fuse box, so which send the electricity to the house. And right there is the utility meter, so it shows the usage of the power. It shows like how much electricity we use. And the grid, so sometimes people they want to cut the expense. They use grid. They can use rechargeable batteries instead of grid, or they can use like just the electricity whenever it's cloudy. They can just use the grid to power the house. Yeah, solar panels, they have different sizes. They can be used like in large sizes, small sizes, and as you can see, the small one on a calculator. And recently, they use solar panels in car instead of gas to power the car. So solar panels, we can install and set them in different angles, but if we set them on south side on 30 angle, it would take or absorb the most energy from sun. So some people they may concern if it's not sunny, how we can get energy. So if we build a new solar panel which is combined of different solar power sources, so for example we can use the rechargeable batteries and the wind power too. So whenever it's not sunny, and one meter is not working, so the other meter can take it over and just power the house. So what's the physical size of a solar panel? So for residential solar panel size, it could be 60 cells. Like people are using the big solar panels to produce like big amount of energy, and for a 60 cell it can be 72 to 94 cells, and size could be from 77 inches by 39 inches for a residential solar panel, and the weight for that one is going to be 40 pounds. But if you want bigger solar panels, the weight could be up to 50 pounds. Solar panel will have different types, but we're gonna study just a few common types. Monocrystalline. So this one they use like this is the most expensive and efficient one. The second one is polycrystalline. They use a small amount of crystalline and silicon. And the third one, the hybrid solar cell. Actually, this not that we cannot call this a type of solar panel, but it's just combination of the number one, number two. But this one can produce 10% more electricity when temperature exceeds 250 degrees.